What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What's poppin'? Alright, y'all, who I look like sitting in the car like this? Y'all know who it is. I'm outside. Actually, I have a gig that I'm about to do in a little while. I'm actually outside in the parking lot waiting for them. So the only time I can do what's poppin'. So let's talk about what's poppin'. First up, Killer Mike apologized because he got dragged. He had a sit down with the NRA. In the sit down with the NRA, it was basically like kind of like a PSA, and if you looked at it, you can see that they were setting this nigga up for failure. Okay, but anyway, they released it on the same day as March for Our Lives, and you know, he just basically talks about how he likes guns, he wants guns, he's educating his kids about guns. He said something like, if you walk out of school, then you need to walk out my house. So then after all the backlash, he turns around and he says that, you know, he shouldn't have done it. It was used to demean the platform. He's an ally with the kids. But you just told your kids if they walk out of school, then they need to walk out your house. Clearly you don't agree with what they doing, but you're trying to make us believe that you do. My bad, y'all. It's hot as hell in this car. Yeah, I didn't like that with the whole situation. I don't really feel the apology was sincere. I just feel like he apologized because he got backlash, and I'm sure he wasn't expecting as much backlash, but you should have known. Like, I don't necessarily disagree with what he was saying, except for that part, but I do disagree with the fact that he used the NRA to make these statements, to say these things, because they're petty as fuck. They don't care about black people. Hello, Philando Castro. They didn't care about him. And he was a legal gun owner. They don't ever say anything about these people getting killed with these guns or whatever, but they always got something to say, for the white gun owners. So, like, to me, it's like, why would you even sit down with the NRA? Like, you could be a black gun owner and not be a member of the damn NRA because they don't give a damn about you. So why would you give them their money? So Killer Mike, do better. FYI, Kevin McCall is still crazy. Okay, I don't want to make light of his mental health issues because I know that Kevin McCall has had a lot of mental health issues, but he put out a post basically saying that the reason he broke up with Eva Marcel is because she was mean to his other daughter. He says that he broke up with Eva Marcel because Eva Marcel was mean to his other daughter, and that she hit the daughter. And now that they broke up, Eva has made up all these stories about him being abusive towards her and him being crazy to make him look bad in the media. And he puts out this warning. It's really crazy. Like, y'all should go read it. It's insane. Kevin McCall, like, I really wish him, like, to get his mental health in order and his emotions, because a few months ago he just disowned his whole daughter. So why is he even still talking about them? If you're not worried about Eva and you don't care about your daughter, then why are you even writing this post? Like, why do you keep doing this? So it's something that's wrong, y'all. Something ain't clicking right. Okay, and I don't know if he got a mama, daddy. I don't know what's going on with him, but he need to get that together, honey, because he out here looking bad, baby. So apparently this girl named Celine Powell, passed around, Instagram model, whatever you want to call her, she is claiming now that she has a baby with Offset. So she just gave birth to a baby, and she posted several tweets that were directly aimed at Cardi B, not subliminally. Just spelled it out plainly for him to see. Celine has been linked to like Chief Keef. She's been linked to like a number of different rappers. Cardi B and Offset are playing Ray Charles to the bullshit, okay? Cardi made one comment about it. Offset said he ain't worrying about nothing but this money. And they moving on with their life. At this point, I feel like if she want to stay with him, fine, girl. But he gonna keep on cheating on her. I mean, it is what it is. He gonna keep on cheating on her. But if she like it, I love it. He ain't busting upside the head as far as we know of. They ain't smoking crack together as far as we know of. So all he do is cheat on her, and she might be okay with that. So I feel like we just need to mind our business and just go on, with our lives, okay? Just knowing that you got that one stupid friend that just don't want to look dumb. I know she probably just don't want to look stupid in the media if she break up with him and, they were getting engaged and it was just this big old deal and you got the nigga on your songs and, now it's just like, I'm just going to shut up and you need to stop doing what you're doing. But he need to get control over his penis. Maybe y'all should have a talk about that. I don't know. Who bit Beyonce? This is the talk of the town this week. Apparently, Tiffany Haddish was doing an interview or something. It's in her book or whatever, and she elaborates on her Beyonce party story. So apparently, she says when she went to Beyonce at the party where the lady approached Jay-Z and Beyonce had to check that hoe. She says that Beyonce was like, oh, girl, the girl is on drugs and she bit me on my cheek. The Beehive, they was on it, honey, trying to find out who it was that bit Beyonce on her damn cheek. They don't play no games. Some kind of way Sanaa Lathan name got threw out there, and so they was swarming Sanaa Lathan page so much to Sanaa Lathan say, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I ain't bite her, but people still saying that it's her. I personally don't think it's, I don't know. Who bites people? Like, it's nobody I can pull up in my mind that I can think of who will bite somebody. Like, to me, the whole thing is just crazy, right? Like, who the fuck gonna bite somebody in 2018? But this just to show you that Beyonce ain't no different from nobody else. Celebrities are just people, just like everybody else. And if you famous and I'm famous, what's the difference between a millionaire that got $100 million or $10 million? Not really much. Not much is different. So they all on the same level. So I guess she felt like she can come up to Beyonce and bite her on her cheek, honey. So everybody in this world was trying to find out who the fuck bit Beyonce on the cheek. Who you think it was? I saw Chrissy Teigen had tweeted that she thought it was somebody, and she said when she found out who it really was, she couldn't believe it or whatever. It was not somebody she expected it to be. I guess that's gonna be a Hollywood's best kept secret. Maybe we'll find it out in, you know, Beyonce memoirs or whatever later on in her life. Who do you think bit Beyonce? You leave that in the comments. Alright, let's talk about Stormy Daniels, honey. So Stormy Daniels is a porn star who said she had an affair with the president. She did a 60 Minutes interview. I didn't see the interview, child. I ain't even watched the interview. I don't know what's going on. I know that ain't nothing gonna happen to the president. Apparently, he's the only person who can't get affected by this Me Too shit. So anyway, she said she had an affair with him and she signed an NDA and they paid $150,000, something like that. And she said she was gonna pay it back. Well, she did pay it back because she wanted to do the interview. And now she's suing Trump because she wants to tell her story and make some money off of it or whatever. And the only thing that's really important about this story, because it's not surprising to me that Trump would have an affair with a stripper, with a porn star that's like, seems like he don't have no class and he trashy as hell. So like, it's not surprising to me. But what is interesting to me is the fact that he hasn't said anything about it. If you notice, the White House been mum, they ain't said nothing about it. And he hasn't even had, they said this week they've been having closed meetings at the White House. They haven't been letting the press in like they normally do. The only thing he's done is tweet like he always does. But basically, he keeping his mouth shut because he know that's the damn truth, okay? Child, I want to know what's the tea, and I hope she get to put her story out. What y'all think happened with Stormy Daniels? Child, you better call Listen, Tyrone ass was down to the Howard University stealing all y'all student financial aid, child. Well, apparently, at Howard University, a young man who was working for financial aid has been arrested or indicted for embezzlement, okay? I don't even know if he been arrested for indictment? I'm not exactly sure because they said no charges have been filed. So I don't know, you know, if he's been questioned about it or not, okay? But his name is Tyrone Hankerson. And honey, Tyrone was skipping his ass all over Instagram, all over the world, all, you know, just traveling, living his best life off of y'all financial aid money. So apparently it was a scheme going where they were getting free tuition because they were working for the school and they were getting grants and loans and everything else. So they were taking the student aid that was to be used for not them, for other people. The reason why he got caught is he pretty much made it obvious. He was all over Instagram, hopping and skipping around with his ashy ass ankles, child, all over the place in minks and furs and shit. It was just, he was doing the absolute most. It's even more sad to me that you stole the money, but what's even more sad than that is that you didn't invest anything. Like, you didn't buy property, you didn't start a business, you didn't do anything with your money but buy shit. That's all you did, okay? And now you got caught. Everything you got taken away. But real tea, is he having a yard sale before he go to jail? Because I want to know, okay? Sister trying to pull up, okay? Give me some items. Because I like some of them outfits he had on, some of those jackets, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. But Tyrone, get your ass together. Vivica Fox needs to stop. So apparently in this book that Vivica Fox has written, she's still talking about how 50 Cent was the love of her life and how he had the best D and how this and the other. They've been broke up for at least 14 years, okay? And 50 Cent made a video, and now I ain't gonna lie to y'all, 50 Cent get on my nerves like 99.9% of the time. I can't stand 50 Cent. I don't think he's a good rapper. I don't think he's handsome. I don't think he's funny. I think he's a big overgrown ass child, okay? But on this one, we agree because ain't nobody talking about nobody from no 14 years ago. And you doing the most. You need to just go ahead and cut that out. It's crazy. It's obsessive. It's gotten to the point where it's just like, girl, he don't want you no more. Y'all ain't together. You ain't gonna be back together. I mean, even if he was the love of your life, why the hell do you keep talking about it, girl? It's not making you look cute because you already auntie age, okay? You already auntie age. And you still talking about the same thing with a man that's at least 10 years younger than you. I'm going to say he's at least 10 years younger than you, sis. So why are you still talking about this, making yourself look like an old, desperate cougar? Girl, stop, Vivica. Just stop. You know, we're going to keep Vivica lifted. and make sure that, you know, hopefully she find her some new dick in 2018 where she can stop talking about this 14-year-old PP. All right, let's do some quickies. So if you have not heard Erica Alexander's interview on the Breakfast Club, you need to go check that out. It was a very good interview. She talked a lot about, you know, things that we didn't know about living single friends and how they, you know, got the concept of friends from living single, how much they less they was getting paid. She kind of was saying the same things Monique was saying, but once again, the delivery is different. But it's just really nice to talk to her and hear about how she started in the business and even her interactions with Bill Cosby. So it's a really good interview. Y'all need to check that one out. Did y'all see that Roseanne Barr and Wendy Williams moment? Honey, Roseanne shade, baby. It was nothing but palm trees. She basically played her because Wendy was asking her about Tom Arnold, saying that Tom Arnold had to review the new Roseanne show for the Hollywood Reporter and how she felt about it. And, you know, she was like, basically like, girl, I don't want to talk about him. And eventually she asked her a couple more questions and she was like, girl, I really don't want to talk about husbands. You know, Wendy, you know. Wendy ain't had nothing to say. You know when somebody shades you and you'll be like, wait a minute, what? It take you a second to realize you was getting shaded. That's how it was. It took her a minute to realize she was even getting shaded, girl, and she didn't have nothing to say. I was laughing. I didn't watch Roseanne. They say she's a Trump supporter in real life and she's a Trump supporter on the show, but people say it's a good balance or whatever, so it's still funny or whatever the case may be. I wonder if, because Roseanne is a Trump supporter in real life, I don't know if they're actually going to show when they start, you know, the problems that's going on with middle America and with Trump being president, the promises that he made and not keeping, you know, those types of things. Will they show, like, you know, dissatisfaction with him? Will they do it, or will she just keep being on the Trump train, you know, because she likes Trump? We'll see what happens with that. Have y'all seen the new Roseanne show? Did you catch that Wendy Roseanne moment? What you thought about it? Last week on Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya Moore finally showed her husband. He got a nose ring. I don't care about the nose ring. Nose rings don't make you gay, guys. You know, people have been harping on that all week and saying, ooh, this, that, and the other. But plenty of people get nose rings. Tupac had a nose ring. Like, lots of people I know have nose rings. It doesn't make you gay. It doesn't make you anything other than what you are. I think he was a nice-looking dude. He was corny, but Kenya corny. So they look cute together. And I think he's in love with Kenya and she's in love with him. And I don't understand why. This is my thing with Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's some people that really don't see it for Kenya, and I get that. But I don't feel like because we don't like Kenya or because Kenya aggravating that she don't deserve to be happy. Because Kenya ain't messed with nobody no more than anybody else on this show has. Okay, Sheree go around doing all type of stuff, and nobody is sitting here other than making fun of her boyfriend for being in jail. Nobody is saying that she don't deserve to be happy or she lying about him being her boyfriend. It's like always that. And I know Kenya have that past of lying or whatever. I get that. But at the same time, everybody deserves to be happy. So I could be happy for Kenya even though I really don't care for her. But she seemed like the marriage is doing her good job because she look better, she look happier. She ain't fighting with people and starting shit. So, you know, I hope it works out for her. That's all I got to say about that. Now, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is trash. Erica Mena needs to go back to New York because it just looks awkward. It looks forced. It looks like they trying to make her. Well, you know, Erica Mena come out real manipulative. You know, in the end, she come out real manipulative to me because she know how to do this reality show game. So I believe she's trying to get in the clique because she don't want no problems with nobody, so she can get the most screen time. You know, that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it just seemed forced to me, like they trying to replace Jocelyn. As much as I hated Jocelyn, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss her being on there. Okay, because she gave me what I need. Don't give a damn about nobody, okay, and say whatever she gotta say. So I'll be here for it or whatever. But Atlanta now is kind of contrived to me. My favorite, what am I trying to say? The favorite one I like, my favorite is Hollywood. I think Hollywood is funny. It's have a right amount of fakeness and realness, and I can deal with that or whatever. So what y'all think about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta so far? Have you been watching? All right, this is my last thing. One show I really, really like is Tiana and Imani Shumpert show. It's so nice. Black love. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. It's beautiful to see how they got together and their beautiful family, and even them argue and, you know, figure stuff out or whatever. Like, I love that show. It's really cute. If I ever find me a husband, child, I hope we have us a good relationship where we're friends. Okay, we're friends. So, yeah, check that show out if y'all haven't checked it out. I think it comes on after Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. It come on. Really good show. Once again, Black Lightning is still lit. I love that show. Scandal is coming to an end. I'm gonna do a review at some point, y'all, but I'm booked every single day this weekend. so I don't have any time. I haven't even seen Scandal. So if I get home tonight, I might watch it tonight and maybe try to do a review tomorrow sometime. But I have a rehearsal in the morning, have a wedding in the afternoon. So and then I got a church on Sunday. Okay, so I got a lot of singing to do this weekend, but I'm gonna do my best to get that Scandal review up. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and I'll holler at y'all later.